Hello, HQTs! Well, I hope you chuckle along to my bad jokes tonight. The Chuckle Brothers will be making a grand return to television. The comedy legends are getting a new series on Channel 5, almost a decade after Chucklevision ended. Just like this show, it will be family-friendly and full of laughs, but we've got those cash prizes, though. They don't. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your twisted Quizster sister, and this is HQ Trivia, where you use your head to win that bread. The rules are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from easy to hard. You've got 10 seconds to tap the answer. You get it correct, you move on. Answer all 12 right, and you win or you split the cash. Tonight we have a knee-slapping £550 up for grabs. That will get you your favorite trainers in every colour, a variety of laugh machines to make you feel good about your terrible jokes, or VIP tickets to see your favourite comedian. But before you spank the cash, you've got to bank that cash. Here we go. Q1. Which sporting venue do England Rugby Union fans often refer to as HQ? Gillingham Ice Rink, Epsom Racetrack, Twickenham. There can only be one HQ though, can't there? If you thought rugby was brutal, try playing it on ice, swapping skates for studs. Twickenham is your winning answer here. 141,000 of you skating on to the next round. The London Stadium can seat 82,000 fans and is also referred to as Fortress Twickenham when the Irish aren't thrashing us there, of course. Q2. How does James Bond like his martinis? Shaken, not stirred, while parachuting on top of a pizza. I prefer Prosecco myself. What about you? Nothing so suave and sophisticated like pizza stains down the front of your tux. A fussy drinker with a license to kill, you'd better be serving them shaken and not stirred. 139,296 of you shaking on to the next round. Bond has had 26 adventures so far, but keeps coming back to the same gin and vermouth cocktail. All right, it's shout-out time, players. Hello to Joe and Luke from the University of Liverpool. Tori and Kelly working in London right now. We've got TG Enterprise Group at Cheltenham revising hard by playing HQ, obviously. The cast of Sister Act in Beckenham. Good luck on opening night, guys. The boys at Sean Keating's Stag Do in Amsterdam. Behave yourselves tonight, lads. And hi to the Fizz team in Covent Garden as well. Good luck to all of you players. Q3. What's the name of the butler in the Addams family? Gomez, Pugsley, Lurch. At least he's not a British butler this time. You know how the Americans love to have English butlers on their TV shows, all of them. At 6'9", he's pretty hard to miss, named after his hunched walking style. It's lumbering Lurch. Lurch for the win here on Q3. 94,465 of you still with us. We lost about 40,000 players right there, though. That was a bit of a toughie here on Q3. Gomez is the father of the family. Pugsley is the son. Lurch may be a Frankenstein-style monster, but at least part of him is Adams. Maybe 2 or 3 bits of his body. Q4. Patrick Abercrombie was an important British figure in which field in the 20th century? Town planning, watchmaking, fashion. Taking you back a little bit here, HQTs. He gave us the London look, but not on the catwalks, sleek lines and street designs. He was the prince of town planning. Town planning for the win, and an utterly savage question here on Q4. I've never seen anything like this before. 80,000 players gone here on Q4. Just 13,830 of you with a nicely planned win there. Abercrombie made important contributions to the layout of many towns and cities across the world, especially in the aftermath of World War II. Not Abercrombie and Fitch. No, that was something different. Q5, formed in 1961, which American agency is the principal source of foreign intelligence to combat related missions? DIA, NSA, CIA. A visit from any of them is bad news, but you're in deep trouble if this lot turn up with over 17,000 employees but zero name recognition. It's the DIA for the win here, Defense Intelligence Agency. Another utterly savage question. What is happening here tonight? Just 866 of you left, 14,000 of our players gone. on Q5. Wow. The CIA deals with homeland security, while the DIA deals with blowing up other people's homelands. Yeah. Q6. George Michael failed to top the UK singles chart in a collaboration with which of these singers? Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Lisa Stansfield. George Michael won the best to ever do it. George mixed it up with all of them, but which matchup wasn't quite made in chart heaven, declaring eternal love for Kevin Costner? It's the late, great Whitney Houston. That's who he collaborated with. 448 of you singing your way towards that win. Now, George topped the charts with Aretha and Lisa, but his duet with Whitney only reached number 9 back in 2000. Q7. Which of these countries has only one time zone? Brazil, China, Mongolia. You gotta keep it in the winner's zone, players. The US has 6 time zones, but who's keeping it chronologically concise here, making the states look like an overcomplex drama queen? China has just the one time zone. 198 of you in the right zone here. That's over 1 billion watches spread over 3,000 miles, each showing the same time at exactly the same time. That's deep right there. Q8. Which of these has never been an artwork on Trafalgar Square's 4th plinth? Members of the public, giant blue cockerel, Nelson Mandela. You know those pigeons like to make artwork on that plinth. It was left bald for over 150 years, but the plinth has been donning fancy wigs since 2005. Yet to pop up on top, though, Nelson Mandela is your answer here on Q8. 128 of you nailed that one. A double Nelson Trafalgar Square was proposed, but the Mandela statue was erected in Parliament Square instead. Q9. In Victorian Britain, the 4th Earl of Aberdeen resigned as PM over what issue? Crimean War, Corn Laws, Cato Street conspiracy. He quit. But why? George Hamilton did resign over Corn Laws, but that was when he was Foreign Secretary. The reason he kicked himself out of number 10, though, is the Crimean War. That's why 47 of you got that one correct, winning this war of words. Now, Hamilton resigned in 1855 due to his poor handling of both the war and his domineering colleagues as well. Q10. Which of these best-selling Xbox games was originally planned as an Apple product? The Elder Scrolls, Halo, Call of Duty. This one's for the gamers out there. 3 multiplayer war games, but which one put Steve Jobs on the war path, giving us Master Chief and camping cheaters? It's Halo. Halo is the answer we were looking for. I can see your Halo. 38 of you. Now, Jobs was furious when Microsoft snatched it out from under him, but what do you expect from a game developer called Bungie? Q11, the penultimate round. Which of these celebrities was not born in the same year as Ryan Gosling, Macaulay Culkin, Kim Kardashian, Justin Timberlake? Kind of wish I was born next to Ryan Gosling. Gosling was born in 1980, but which of these stars was in the year below him at Cool School? Still crying a river about it. It's JT, Justin Timberlake, for the win here on Q11. 10 players remaining in the game right now. Dry your eyes, folks, because we are moving on to the final round with just 10 players left in the game right now. £550 up for grabs. 5 additional players using their extra lives to get back in last minute. Okay, Q12. Here we go, players. Which of these countries has never been invaded by Great Britain? Cuba, Vietnam, Paraguay. Never been invaded by GB. We rolled our eyes when the Americans invaded Vietnam, but we'd been doing it ourselves for over 300 years. Cuba used to be Spanish, but didn't we borrow it a few times in the 1700s? The only country we don't owe an apology to here. Paraguay for the win here on Q12. We've got 4 winners, my lovelies. Massive congratulations to our 4 winners. surviving those crazily savage questions. You are each taking home £137.50. We've got Atrius Bow, we've got Zenth, we've got Halo Staz 6600, and we've got a little smiley straight face thing going on there as well. What are you guys going to do with that cash? It's a nice amount right there. You could download the best of George Michael, which is everything he's ever done. Love George Michael. Maybe take your friends out tonight for a round of shaken martinis. There's so much you could do to go out and celebrate. Wow, what a superb game, HQTs. You came, you stayed, you slayed. It was so much fun. I'm Sharon Carpenter, and you can find me on the socials. You know where, right here. I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. for another chance for you to get your mitts on £550. Until then, winners, enjoy your earnings. Players, enjoy your learnings. See you soon. Bye.